coaching, bro. They ain't asked him out. That's the reason why he was sitting down the other night. And guess look what he gave. Damn near a triple single. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. So, it's AD. AD been a problem, though. That's why. So now what's our issue? Thank you, Matt. AD's been the problem. We know that. So what's the issue now?
I think we've been hoping that AD can change it. We over that.
Yeah. My hope is Bron. Shit, I've been putting my hope in Bron, bro.
Yeah, but we
y'all gonna end up killing that man, bro.
That's fine. That shit, bro. 21 years, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. All good. All right, man. We back here for part 2. And in the second parts of our conversations, we dive into like real issues. But it's one small conversation I want to talk about before we dive into the thing. I was talking with Danielle, and we're gonna show these ladies some love. I told her, had Aaliyah not died, I think amongst the black community, probably not the mainstream community, I think she would have been as big as Beyonce, if not bigger.
Facts.
I can see that.
Like, and it turned into a little debate, but I'm like, baby, like she was acting.
Facts,
some of her best music came, like, you know what I'm saying, when she, before she passed.
Yeah, right.
Don't get me wrong, Beyonce dope, but
she was getting better too, bro.
Yeah.
I think Aaliyah music.
Yeah, I'm going to Aaliyah hands down, bro.
I think Aaliyah, she was on her way, bro.
I do. I think she was getting there.
We keep it short then. It's all a consensus.
Hands down.
But yeah, cause I'm like, and you gotta think when Beyonce came out, she came out with a group. You know what I'm saying? Aaliyah was solo. So the fact that she,
and what she was singing about at that time, I mean, we were young, so we grew into her music.
Right.
She begging, can I come over?
Right, but like, man,
that was my first crush, man.
Man, rest in heaven to Aaliyah, man. We just had to shout you out one time.
She died young.
Yeah, she had to be in her mid-20s.
She was, I think, dude, being honest, I ain't sure, man.
Early 20s, mid?
Early, like, I feel like 19, 20, though. Like, she was like 19 or 20. You gotta think she was doing her things since she was 15, 16.
Yeah, she really, that's what I'm saying. She really died young.
Yeah.
Young.
Man, rest in heaven to Aaliyah.
Most definitely, man.
But now I want to dive into the theme. I want to give my man some props. So the theme today, man, it's the compromising man. But the first, I want to break that up. The first part I want to talk about is compromise. And I think as men, we all got to deal with that in some type of fashion. Like I want it done this way, but you got another entity that want it done this way, and y'all got to come to an agreement. Okay, we'll do it this way so both sides are happy. But I got to shout out Big Talk. I'll say his government today, Desmond Scott, for what he got going on. And just saying, because we was down here before on the show, homie said, like, eventually I don't want to work for nobody. And I'm not willing to compromise that. So to see that you taking action to make that a thing, bro, that's dope. So I want you, man, shout out, tell the people what you got going on, man. Let them know, man.
So probably like, I've been working on it probably like for like it's been a couple months, man. I've been working on it, but like I told the guys, I was at my grandmother's funeral, man, and she was a beautician, but on her own business for like 50 years. So I looked at that, nobody, no other male, female, nobody else in my family, as far as from my knowledge and knowing, just my intermediate family, nobody else had a business, bro. Like, and I'm talking about from her lineage, from her, her offspring. So I'm sitting there and I heard it, and you know what I'm saying? It was already a thought of mine, just having something to be on. And I took it and ran with it. It stayed on my mind heavy. I prayed, and it just got to the point where what I'm doing now in life is beneficial and it's successful, but I'm tired of answering somebody. I'm tired of being on somebody else's time, and I'm tired of being on somebody else's dime. So with that being said, man, I started my own courier and logistics business.
Man, clap it up for you one time.
Man,
clap it up for you one time.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah. So we started. We pretty much, our start date was like, I'd probably say like November first Monday this week. Like, it was probably like around the 14th, 15th, man. I got all my paperwork. I was sealed to go. And, man, I'm just excited, bro. Nervous at the same time, but overly excited. I'm ready to, get the ball running, try to make something of myself and build build upon my legacy as a man and, you know, bring something to the table for my family to have, you know, while I'm here and while I'm gone. So like that's just my mindset, and it's just, man, like I said, dude, just I'm just eager, man. I'm eager. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm nervous, but at the same time, like it gotta be done. It gotta be done. So that's where we at, man. So if y'all got any insight, y'all got any help, y'all got any words of encouragement, anything like that, man, you can get at me at Scotty Wild on Facebook or Winners Gain on IG. You can also send any of y'all like I said, anything you got coming my way as far as currying or the logistics side, you can send that to my business email at logisticscott23.
Hey.
So yeah, man, y'all send that to me, man. Like I said, I'm open for everything, anything. I ain't got no picks, no chooses, no nothing. We just getting out here trying to make it, man. So if y'all got any insight, like I said, anything y'all can help me, you know, progress at a timely manner or, you know, be better, man, I'm all for it, man. I ain't one of them people who can't learn, so, and I need to learn.
Man, again, man, clap it up for
yeah,
my man.
It's a blessing, bro. Proud of you, baby.
You talk about
for sure,
legacy,
for sure.
man. My man got the business, and then to see his son here too. His son bigger now, so that's kind of making me a little nervous. Voice getting deeper, man. So that's dope.
That's why you gotta get that business running.
Man,
I
for
know,
real.
man.
But hey,
For sure, bro.
in terms of compromise, I picked that topic because I was in the truck, man, listening to this podcast, and they was talking about back in the old days with General Motors in Detroit and all the factory jobs. A reason why some of those jobs, you know, left and plants closed, because the unions will hop in and go to management and say, hey, my employees need such and such amounts of money. And then the management and the company looking at it like, man, we ain't about to give you that. Y'all, we'll take this overseas, or we'll shut down and we'll be all right. So I feel like had it been some type of reasonable compromise, okay, y'all don't got to give us that, but we'll be fine with this.
Negotiate.
And that's what I'm saying, making the deal, trying to figure it out, not just being like, I want
Shutting
this,
something down.
I want this, and I'm standing on it. Not all these people out of a job.
Yeah.
So I feel like with y'all, I want y'all to take the rock, just in y'all lives as men, and talked about this business. What's something I'll compromise on that. You willing to compromise for it, but then what's something where like I ain't no compromise. It's either this or I'm leaving. So whichever one of y'all could tap in first, man.
I'm gonna say respect, bro. Like just, you know, like when it comes to people, I'll say like just respect. Like I told you, I always say each one teach one. Being big on treating somebody like you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? I'm not willing to compromise on that.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to be disrespected.
Okay.
Yeah.
No amount of dollar can.
Yeah, like no amount of money, no amount of who you are to everybody else, or, you know, you're a celebrity or anything, anyone, any person, any being. I'm just not willing to tolerate being disrespected. That's not something I can allow. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. Disrespect towards me gets the best of me, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you, made you that way?
Just life.
Yeah,
you know, being life. I feel like to me it's universal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I said that to say that's something everybody I feel like can agree with.
Yeah.
So I feel like I ain't the only person. You know, I'm not the only person that feels this way. With me saying it, but that's just when you ask that question, that's just something I'm not willing to compromise on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not willing to allow you to disrespect me and me be okay with that.
Yeah.
That's just not, you know what I'm saying? So for me, on the surface, I would say that if I had to go like in depth, man, bro, I guess it'll all go hand in hand. Like I said, just being treated. You know, I'm very big on being treated. You know what I'm saying? Like being treated how I treat people how I want to be treated. I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I'm very big on that, and I'm not willing to, you know, go. You know what I'm saying? I can't be nice to you if you're not nice to me.
Right.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? I can't treat you with love and respect and embrace you if you can't be that way for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can't reach out to you every day and put myself on the line like that if you can't be that for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's just one of them things. Just like I said, just that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not big on not being who I am. You know what I'm saying? Or being who I am for you that you can't be for me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: what are you willing to compromise on? What's something where you like, okay, I hear you, but I'm willing to make a deal, or I'm willing to talk.
Yeah, my beliefs, bro. You know, I understand. So I understand everybody don't believe in everything I believe in.
Right.
Okay.
I understand. You know, you got some people who you know praise Allah. You got some people who praise Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you both looking towards a higher being. You know what I mean? So it's not upon me to frown upon you. You know what I mean? That's how I look at that. And if you following whatever book you following, they you know pretty much is universal. Don't shun anything else. Don't look down upon anything else. You know what I mean? But just on the surface of that, like, you know, I'm not I can, you know, my word ain't always grand. Yeah. I'm human. I make mistakes just like everybody else. So in that light of it, I'm always willing to compromise. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all when it comes to the pie, like when we sit down and we talking about times and stuff, it ain't bro, I can only do 11 and that's it. Yeah. Like I'm never leaving y'all. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, I'm sticky here, but what about Thursday, Friday? What about you know what I'm saying? What about this? What about that? Because it's not just about me. I have to compromise. You know what I'm saying? I have to think about others. So it's just like I'm willing to, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm willing to compromise anything as long as it don't go against my integrity, bro. You know, certain like you said, certain stuff is just not a deal breaker. Yeah. So for me, like I'm willing to, you know what I mean? I'm willing to compromise, and I'm willing to compromise in life in general, bro. Yeah. I feel like that's how we get further as well too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Thinking you know it all, being confined to just you. You know what I mean? You know, the first thing when I just said right there is, man, I'm giving them my email and, you know, asking people to force feed me information. Right. You know what I mean? Be a lot of people who will never. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this. I'm gonna figure this out by myself because they don't want to be like such and such help me. Such and such looked out for me. And that's corny. You know what I mean? That's corny. But that's the nature of the beast out here, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm willing to compromise anything as long as it doesn't go against my values and my integrity. Yeah. Mac, take the rock, man.
I want to shout you out on this, bro, for me, because I feel like you kind of helped me with this, just by having our own personal conversations. It's something you said that stuck with me. You made a video probably a while ago, and you said, it's okay to be men. Yeah. I'm not compromising on being a man. I'm going to be a man.
Speak on it.
And when I say that with my responsibilities, I'm not going to compromise on not staying at home, not working, or or not being a father, or not being a husband, or not taking ownership in what I need to do, responsibilities. I'm not going to compromise that. I am who I am. I need to do something as a man to sports-wise. I think we all need that in some form. You know, whether it's y'all working out, or you cutting hair, or whether it's you playing ball, you need that as a man.
Yeah. That's a fact.
I'm not compromising that. You know, I used to be like, dang, I probably shouldn't even be standing up watching this game. Right. And I don't look at it like that no more.
Let me ask you this: was it ever like an issue at home in terms of that, or that was just you personally?
Me personally understanding, like, just growing, like, dang, I should feel bad for wanting to go grab a drink. Right. And get away. Yeah. I could be spending my time doing something that need to be. It's always something that need to be done.
Yeah. Facts.
I could go home and trim my leaf, you know. Yeah. Do something. Spend time with my daughter. Spend time with my wife. Yeah. And I feel like our upbringing is kind of like, you ain't got time to do that. You need to every second. Bro, no, you don't. That's not healthy. Like,
not at all.
I'm not compromising being a man. I'm gonna be a man.
Yeah.
That's just, it is what it is. I will do things, play tea with my daughter, tea sets and all that. But when it's time for me to on Sunday to watch a game or something, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. With a beer or whatever I have to. I'm a man. Yeah. It's okay.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Do y'all ever sit and just reflect?
How so?
Like, you ever just catch yourself like So most times for me, it's usually when I'll be in the car somewhere, and it's typically when I ain't got nothing to do. So
I'll
set and think. Like I like, it could be about my week, what I want to do moving forward, things like that. But I feel like as man, that's needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something I just started doing, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't have been able to really want to start a business. You know what I'm saying? Without that. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Daz.
Yeah.
Sometimes, because I used to go to Nashville every week.
Okay.
So sometimes all I got is me in that truck.
Yeah.
Sometimes I ain't gonna lie to you. You can hit a dark place sitting by yourself.
Yeah.
Thinking,
for sure,
bro,
for sure.
like for real,
For sure.
Then when you just gotta sit with your silence.
Yeah.
Bro,
I agree with that.
Like
I agree with that.
it can get high too, but man.
I'm just saying, this just depending on where you at, because I feel like, granted, you said that it's a dark place for you, bro, but you got so much to live for. You got so much
for
going
sure.
on.
It's a balance.
Yeah.
It's a balance.
It's like that.
It's a balance.
Like you gotta,
Good day and bad day.
Yeah.
You really gotta pull yourself. I feel like that reflecting is pulling yourself out of that, out of that dark. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's like sometimes, you know what I mean. You can't really convey your words to people.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's best you stay quiet.
Yeah.
So it's like at that time you can only, you know what I'm saying, self-reflect and kind of.
Yeah.
I always try to look. I got to a point where, like, especially when I get into it with people, bro, like, you know, and I mean like just having words or something like that. I always try to go in, like, where, you know, at what point was I wrong?
Right.
But I had to start thinking like that because, you know, as being a young black male, sometimes don't nothing we do is wrong.
I ain't trying to hear that.
We think we always right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you think you right, bro. Like, and that's our own worst enemy and downfall sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got to the point in my life where I just started like, damn, where was I wrong? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of times. And if I felt like I was wrong, bro, I ain't got no point in coming back and being like, yeah, you know what, I was wrong about that.
Yeah.
But a lot of, the majority of the time, if I got to sit there and think about it, and I'm going through everything, I'm like, damn, I wasn't wrong, and I ain't willing to budge. So when you say compromise, sometimes, a lot of the times, if that's what I come back with on my analysis, I just ain't willing to compromise.
Right.
Because, you know what I'm saying, I done thought it out. You know what I mean? I really did. Like, I sat there and I thought, like, damn, was I, I could have not said that.
Yeah.
Because that's why he said X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could have not did this because I could see why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can see why he felt that way.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or, learn it. To learn
I don't think, you know what I'm saying? So that's just big for me. I just wanted to see if y'all, y'all do it, sit and reflect. And,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Take the load off sometimes because it gets to a point where we are mixing a lot of different spirits within ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Right. And a lot of different titles.
You're dealing with a supervisor that we might not know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't really care to talk about it because that's work.
Right.
This is our happy
get
place.
away from it.
So you don't talk about it. So you might be dealing with a supervisor that we don't know nothing about, bro.
Well, see,
you know what I'm saying?
That's just like you said, being a man, like compromising that, like even working with a boss, like you said, like I don't care how much money you pay me.
It's a respect.
I taught you a certain type of way because I want that in return.
Yeah.
I ain't going to ride here hollering at nobody. On days I probably could.
Say that ish again, bro.
I'm a man. I'm not going to compromise that.
Yeah.
And that can go with respect on things I need as a man.
Yeah.
And on ways I'm feeling as a man. I'm not compromising that.
Yeah, and you should.
Let me ask you, Mac.
You should.
You the rock again. So you said you're not going to compromise being a man. Well, would you compromise then?
Listening to people I love.
Speak on it.
Because, and I can attest this to all of us too. Like, when you believe something or raised a certain type of way, that's the only way you know.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that if your daughter feel a certain type of way or your kid, you ain't gonna listen to them because you don't agree with it.
Yeah.
If you care about somebody, you gonna listen to it, even if you don't feel like that's for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna compromise my ear. No, I'm not. I will compromise my ear. I will listen to. I may think you wrong for something you do, but I'll listen to you.
Yeah.
Explain to me why do you feel that way. We're basically piggybacking off what you just said. I want to know why you feel that way to do that. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And then I can be like, oh, okay, well, you feel that way. I don't still, or you might have changed my mind.
No, that's real.
You know, so that's.
I think I really have a hard time with, bro, like I've had people, you know, do stuff to me, bro, and I you know, it blows me because it's like, bro, I would never.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just know it's some stuff, bro. Like even with y'all, like if I did it, you would be like, dog, bro, that ain't no in hell, Dez. That don't sound like this.
Yeah.
I would feel that way about y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we go through it all the time, bro. We be sitting around, we look on the news, such and such pop up. You be like, no, bro.
Right.
I know, dog. Ain't.
He wouldn't do that.
Dog, not him, bro. Like what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I got a hard time with that, especially with people, bro. Like. Man, please don't disrespect me or do anything that you know I wouldn't do to you, bro.
See, but I said people I love and care about.
Yeah.
If I'm not giving the same energy to everybody because they don't deserve my energy.
Oh, that's a fact.
You know, like
that's a fact. I understand that too.
If you jam with somebody and you did something out of pocket, damn, why you do that?
Yeah.
Like,
that's
I want to hear why you did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it to you like, hey. That was some bullshit you did.
Man, Mac, you better than me, bro. I don't get too many passes no more. Not at our age, bro.
I ain't saying give it a pass, but I want to explain so I know if I need to cut you off.
No, and I dig
why?
it. I dig it.
I used to just be like, I don't do that kind of stuff. What he did, you might not even know, but you cut off with me, you don't even know it.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And that's how I am.
Yeah.
I'm cool, bro. We ain't gotta talk about it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cause you know, that's the thing. As men, we know, bro. If bro. We can have a conversation. I know if I offended you or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? We not stupid.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We human, bro. We demeanor, body language, all of that stuff plays a factor. You know what I'm saying?
How you lead a room?
Yeah. How do you lead a room, bro? Like you can tell them if they give you a not so lovingly handshake or a. Oh, I'm just fucking with this.
That's why you don't shake everybody's hand because everybody don't get your energy.
Exactly.
And I learned that a long time ago, bro. When I used to just randomly see a person at a gas station, like, what up? And they be like,
hey, you know what?
I feel salty. I gave you a, what's happening, brother? How you doing? Smile. I ain't wasting my smile.
I'm like, what's good, bro?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
common courtesy don't cost nothing.
I had to tell my lady that I was like, she was like, she asked me one day, like, no, she said it to me, and I found it funny because it was like, that let me know how much she be paying attention. She was like, oh, baby, I noticed when we out, I only shake certain people's hands. You don't introduce me to everybody. I'm like, yeah. I don't fuck with everybody. Like, for real, like, it's just a real thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for her to say that, it's like, it's crazy. Like, she really noticed, you know what I'm saying? Like, it showed me how she paying attention. Like, I don't fuck with dudes like that.
You know him, but you don't know.
Hey, there be a lot of time now. Being honest, I don't even know where I know dog from.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you just let him know what you enter in the room, how you feeling.
Yeah. On the real,
I ain't know
bro.
nothing. You know.
I hear y'all, man. I dive in there.
What about you, bro?
And it's funny, Dad said what he said, but it's two things that like kind of snowball into other things, but two main things. I won't compromise faith and family. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm a Christian and I believe in Jesus Christ. It ain't no money in the world to give me to be like, no, I'll give you $1 million. Denounce that. There's no money in the world for me to just be like, all right, give me the $1 million. Or if I did, I'm finessing. I don't mean it.
Yeah.
But it's no money in the world for me to give that up. Now, in saying that, and that's why I'll link with this, just because I believe in what I believe in, don't give me no right to disrespect anybody of a different faith. I might not agree with what you believe in, but you still, like your pops, OG, I call that's my guy.
Right.
Mr. Mac a Muslim.
Yep.
But we be in here, he a Muslim.
Okay,
like, and we in here and we talk and we fellowship. That's my guy, man. Theologically, we don't agree.
Right.
But like, I'm not gonna not cut his hair or not talk with him or not vibe with him because our religions are different.
Right.
Yeah, but look, y'all share a lot of the same values, bro.
Like, that's why he around. Yeah, like that's why he around. But like in terms of, like I said, in terms of just giving that up, giving Christ up, it ain't nothing in the world that's gonna have me just denounce that or stray away from that. I'm not the perfect man, and I need that. But you'll never see me just like, oh man, skip that, man. I got the bag you never see it. And then my family, I was telling Danielle this, on her worst day, she priceless. Like it ain't no money in Jeff Bezos could come in here and be like, I got $1 billion, let me have your wife.
Yeah.
I'd be like, sir, you can leave this door. you get out the door, sir. Like
I said, what kind of
like,
have?
like,
How long? No, I'm just playing.
No, it ain't.
No,
it,
you right.
Or if he
You
came
right.
in here, hey,
You
I'll
right.
buy your daughter for a bill.
Mm-hmm.
You can exit by my house, sir.
For sure.
Like
That's a fact.
it
That's a
ain't
fact.
no money to make me like compromise that. It ain't no playing with that. Like I won't ever compromise those two.
Now, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If the way you raise your daughter,
Yeah.
say when she get 14 or 15, she
Yeah.
have curiosity for maybe another religion.
Yeah.
How would you? Because that's family and faith all in the same.
It's
kinda tough.
It's one. I'll explain. It's one of those things where she raised in a Christian household, but I have to do my part. I can't make her a Christian.
For sure.
I can introduce her to it, but she got to have her own relationship with Jesus Christ. It's
Right.
It's not how you grandfathered in because I believe she automatically. I can't do that for her.
See, but we were raised differently. Like, I'm gonna beat this into you.
Yeah, and that ain't right. That ain't right. Because in Christianity, bro, you got free will.
Right.
You got free will. And if Skylar want to be a Buddhist I'll explain to her how I feel about it. But at the end of the day, baby, that's your choice.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe for you. I can't. And like I said
you
on
still
one of
love
the
her
podcasts,
unconditionally.
all I can do is give you a fair one.
Yeah.
But when you leave this house, it's on you.
Yeah.
We fed you.
Yeah.
We clothed you. We gave you values. We introduced Christ to you. And now, if you get out the house and be like, man, I'm doing my own, baby, that's on you. We gonna pray for you.
Right.
But, hey.
And she always welcome back.
Yeah. But I would never anybody like if you believe, even if you don't believe in God, I can still sit at the table
but
with you. Like
that goes back onto compromising what I was saying, the open ear.
Yeah, I hear you,
You know
out.
what I'm saying?
And like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I study other religions.
Right.
I study Islam just to see what they believe in. I study Judaism.
Right.
Just
But
to
what's
see.
for you is for you.
But like,
Right.
I'm not gonna believe it. But I want to know like what's
Right.
going on with it. So I
Right.
definitely talk. I got a couple Jewish neighbors down the block, and we'll get to talking about. But I ain't gonna, he Jewish, man. I don't want nothing to do with that cat,
Right.
man. Like, he ain't never gonna hear me,
Right.
say something like that. Like that's not being Christian.
And then, like you said,
Yeah,
too,
like-
Matt, when you were saying back there and you brought it up, like, how would he feel if, baby girl wanted to do that?
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff is taught.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of people might not agree with, being a religion that they are, but
Yeah.
they are in it already.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like,
See,
That's,
I know people,
that's real though.
I know a
Yeah.
person, they shun their family member out because of
Yeah.
the way.
that's
And
tough.
I'm like,
Yeah,
That's not-
That ain't-
I can believe what I want to believe. I don't believe that's right personally because
Yeah.
I feel like you have to live your life for you at some point.
Right.
I can't tell you how to live your life.
Right.
I can
Right.
tell you, I can say how I'm going to hang around you or be around your life, but
Yeah.
I'm never going to tell my daughter or anybody in my family, I don't love them because they're this kind of way.
Right,
or
right.
Because you believe something different than me because
Right.
that's not life.
That's a fact.
Now I'll be 1,000 with Skylar just to get off a little. While you in this house, it's certain stuff you can't do.
Right,
And
that's
bring
a
into
fact.
this house that ain't
For
no
sure.
compromise.
Right.
Like,
That's a fact.
now when you
Yeah.
grown and you paying,
Yeah. Oh,
if
yeah.
you do that, I ain't gonna like it, but
Yeah.
you grown.
Yeah.
But that,
Yeah.
that shit ain't going
Keep that
down.
on
This
your
is
time.
my upper
Keep
here.
that on
Now
your
y'all
time.
can fill in the blanks with some
Yeah,
of that
yeah.
stuff.
Most
But
definitely.
ain't
Most
Keep that on
definitely.
your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Yeah.
compromise
Yeah. Oh, for
when it
sure.
comes to that. But yeah, like faith and family, man, like ain't no compromise when it comes to that, man. And I throw y'all in there, man, like extended family. Ain't no
Yeah.
compromise to get me to roll over on one of y'all or
for
talk
sure,
down
for sure.
on one of y'all in terms of just being disrespectful. Like,
Yeah, that's
man,
a
like
fact.
ain't no compromise with that. And like that even snowballs into how I deal with people. I might not jam with a lot of people, but at the least I'm gonna be cordial with you.
That's a fact.
At least I ain't gonna be disrespectful with you. I would never compromise on that. I would never walk around looking to start something
Yeah.
with somebody. Like
Right,
that ain't never been me. Like I never want to be that person. So definitely, like I said, with faith, it's stuff that's attached to that. With family, it's stuff that attached to that. But those things make me who I am. Like, so that can never be compromised.
I could dig that, bro.
Sure.
For sure.
Now, what I would compromise on, I think, man, I'll piggyback to what y'all said, man. Just when you're doing something with a group, you're not always gonna get your way. And if you feel like you want to be like that, it's not a group. They working for you.
Facts.
So even just with what we do, like I ain't gonna lie, sometimes when I be trying to put the times together, you remember the scene on Boys in the Hood when Trey was in the room punching. When I can't get a cut talk, then I'll be like, man, what the? You might get a little mad, but I understand y'all got stuff going on, and that's why with a team setting, you got to be like, okay, we can't do this, but maybe we could get this time. And not give up on people because something didn't go your way.
And two, because that's why I was saying like today, like I understood how much we needed cut talk. It's been a while. I was today willing to be like, damn, I don't care if it's go over football, you know, because Sunday is the day I, rest, relax. But that's we men. We all need to, figure out when you cut hair. You got kids. You got a family.
Right.
There's Hoop. He got a family.
Right.
B doing what he do. He got a family. So it's kind of like we all need to probably just do better, even in saying it might not be a consistently Sunday. We might have to do a Saturday night.
That's
special.
For real.
And I say this.
And that's something we compromise on.
Man, prayers to B, man. He under the weather, man. Him and his family. That's why he not here. So definitely
for sure.
Shout out to him. But I just feel like with this topic, man, the world go around when people work together.
Fact.
Even if that mean I can't get this, I can't get that, man. That the world go around when we all work together. So I feel like some stuff, your values, your belief, hold on to that. But if you bullheaded and not willing to sit down at the table and figure something out with somebody, man, our world. That's why we going through what we going through now in the world.
It's a lot of
that's
those,
why all that stuff.
A lot of those people.
Yeah, that's what it is now, man. Like two sides just can't
always
come
me.
to
It's me. Even when they. Bro, I'm watching people have it their way and still complaining.
Right. Like, bro, I just gave you this. You still
for real, like
even in the league, what
that's what's sick about it, bro. I'm watching people have their way and still complain, bro. Like it's just sick.
It's selfish.
Yeah.
It is. It's really sick.
It's sick, bro. Like that. It's sick that, you know what I mean. I'm watching people have it their way. Like I said, waking up every day.
Blessed,
bro. God.
Or got a significant other that you take it for granted, and you wanted this, and you still finding something. That's why a lot of relationships get ruined, too.
For real.
How many women say, or I need this in a man, I need this in a man? It's like, I don't know if we talked about the list.
I don't think so. Did we?
Or the first date list. Y'all, one of y'all bring it up. Touch on it.
So. We sitting around here. Me and my brothers all had to sit at a different time. We didn't even spoke about it because I feel like we got I think our issue is I don't think that slid across our group chat just for the simple fact that
it's foolishness.
We got exactly.
No, it's not even that though. We got well respected women who value
that too. 100%.
I'm telling you, that's what's going on, bro. That's why we didn't even talk about it because we
won't have that problem.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of us sit that to each other. That's what I'm saying. We don't got that problem, so it's like one of them things.
That's a new age.
Yeah.
I
think you'll.
I'll take care of it, bro.
So pretty much, I don't even know who made it. Like, was it like somebody in particular who made the list?
I don't know, but I thought it was foolish. When I looked at the list, I'm like,
it was
you don't go on dates.
Yeah, pretty much. A list of places on the first day you shouldn't take a female. Like you shouldn't, can't go. And bro, it was like had to be more than 100 places.
One of them said the bowling alley.
Bro, you can't take her to Applebee's. You shouldn't take her to Cheesecake Factory. It's like, and it's one of them things. I'm gonna say this, and I ain't speaking for my brothers. I'm speaking for myself, and I'm gonna let them have it after this. Boo boo, it ain't even about going on dates. If you think a man can't take you to the Cheesecake Factory on the first date, you totally missing what this thing is about. And I want to tell you, by the time you're 42 to 47, you'll be the cat lady. That means you'll be sitting at your house by yourself with them bowls by the back door, no male presence, just you, your pack of Newport 1000s, your soap operas and your show, and you'll be by yourself. Now, I said I'm speaking for myself, I'm not speaking for my brothers. If you think that's what this is about, I'm going to say it again. If you think that's what this is about, you are totally mistaken. If you worry about where a man takes you on the first day, you are totally mistaken. For the simple fact, 9 times out of 10, you ain't paying for that meal.
I think
I think things are missed when you got a man who volunteer to take you out.
Not compromising being a man.
You gotta think. You didn't ask that man to take you out. He volunteered to take you out. When them past 4 nights, you was sitting by yourself on that couch.
Let's get real.
You was sitting by yourself, wasn't you? And you ate checkers. You made some ramen noodles.
Drinking Sprite from McDonald's, you know how that is.
All of that. You ain't cooking no home cooked meal, but you gonna sit here and tell him where you ain't willing to go.
Come on, man. Talk to him.
Hey, man, I'm telling y'all, and this is for all those women out here. Those. See, you gotta listen to my verbiage. That's for those women. Because all the women who get it, it's okay with a picnic at a park.
Right.
Because you guess what? It's about the time that's spent. Mm-hmm. It's about the words that's being said. It's about what we gaining. It's about getting to know each other. Mm-hmm. So you worried about the food, boo-boo.
You worried about salmon, scampi.
You worried about the food, boo-boo.
Yep.
You ain't worried about finding a life partner.
I gotta hold you back on that.
Boo-boo.
Man.
Don't talk to him.
You gotta talk to the boo-boos,
I think this is
man.
a consensus. I don't think Matt gonna disagree. So it's all right, baby girl. I'm gonna finish my man lining, and we gonna tap into the last part.
I'm done.
We're gonna tap into the last part, man, of the show. With this cut talk. Y'all gotta do better, man.
Please.
That's all. Like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to teach me that.
Yeah, bro.
Buy a man for something.
Yeah.
That's real though.
So that was it. So now you won't get no more love from me though. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, fuck with you.
Yeah.
Fuck with you and shit, but nah, I won't. That's it, bro. You can't even get a ride home.
Respect.
Yeah, you can't get a ride home from my dirty good. Yeah. You can't even get a ride
I'm not
home.
with you 100%, but
Yeah.
I ain't gonna disrespect you.
Yeah. All right, now what do you say though? You know,
I think what it is. Man, he was just saying because we was talking about you, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, Dez used to be like heavy."
Yeah.
But like, and they didn't know it. But a few weeks ago, I had a little like misunderstanding with my brother. But we talked it out as mans, and we figured it out. And like, when you care about somebody, and you know they got your best interests at heart, sometimes you gotta be willing to be like, okay, I know he ain't mean no harm by what he said. Mm-hmm. Like I know it ain't come from that place.
Right.
Like he ain't mean to get me feeling like he ain't mean that. And like I know like Dez, I got love for Dez. And like I feel like he got love for me. And he ain't never gonna say nothing to like to make me feel no type of way.
That's a fact.
But the one thing I wish like when I was reading our text back that makes for a bigger conversation is had Dez told me, bro, this how I move, and going forward, if you can handle it like that, like this, I'm like, man, bro, say less. I got you. But the one thing where I'm like, okay, this might, when you said that's just some man shit, I'm like, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that. Because two men can go about handling situations in different ways. Mm-hmm. But that don't mean one didn't handle it like a man.
Yeah.
And in that situation, if it was vice versa, I wouldn't have tripped. Mm-hmm. Like I'm telling you, like from the bottom of my heart, because like I wouldn't have tripped. But I think that makes for a bigger conversation when we talk about men and y'all talk about not compromising. And I want to get y'all feedback, and I feel like we can make a list for people to, as y'all all men in here, and I got respect for all of y'all. But universally, every man is different. Mm-hmm. Every man got different values. Every man goes about things different. But we still, man. If you're taking care of your responsibilities, you feeding your people, everybody's safe in your household, you doing what you got to do, it's respect. My way. That's like, and I was thinking like of what to say in this segment. That's like a dude, you know, the little metrosexual wave. Let's say a dude paint his fingernails pink, get his eyebrows arched, wear the little tight pants, but he hold down his crib, he take care of his kids, his wife, he a good husband, he do all of that, but he got a little spice to him. And then a dude who, let's say, got 4 or 5 baby mamas, don't take care of his kids, not present as a father, don't hold down the job, he walk up to that man and say, you ain't a man because you look spicy.
Facts.
In y'all opinion, who the real man? Who y'all respect more?
Wow.
The brother who hold his stuff down, but he got a little.
Brother who
Now, I don't, as a man, I cannot agree with how you dress and how you moving, but I still respect you as a man.
Right.
But for somebody who not even doing what they supposed to do and got the nerve to tell another man who hold down his household, you ain't a man because your fingernails pink. Really?
Yeah.
You like where is
you
it?
just the kind of man who don't paint your nails.
Yeah, but that don't make you not a man. Like I don't agree with it,
Right.
and I can have a
That's a
difference
fact.
of
That's a
opinion.
fact. That's a fact.
But I'm never gonna say you not a man when I know you holding your situation down,
That's
like
a
you
fact.
holding your family down. So I want to try to tap in. Universally speaking, I want to hear from y'all.
From to piggyback off what you said about our conversation, because I like to, like, you know what I'm saying, give a little bit more insight. So my thing about that, like when I said man shit to you, bro, it's kind of like along the lines of, like you said, like, cause like I love the theme and everything, and it's like that compromise where it's not. I feel like it's situation based.
Yeah.
Y'all hear me say that all the time, bro. So it's like universally, I feel like what we were talking about, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you can agree with that just as a whole, like universally, like on man shit. Just regarding that tad bit though, because like you said, every man is different. So I totally get where you going with that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like along them lines and shit, I feel like if they did know a backstory or did know what was going on, I feel like we all would feel the same way about that. Ultimately, that's why you was like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like, I totally agree. I can't, if I say just man shit, I would only use that for what we were talking about in context of your wife. You know what I mean? Or your significant other and shit. I feel like universally, every man would feel that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Conversation-wise. Other shit, I totally agree with what you're saying. Like, I don't see, we all the same, like as far as men, but we don't do the same things. We don't hold the same credence or cadence neither. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying, like, and you know what? That dude who got them pink fingernails may have he got way more respect than dude though. That's what's crazy. If you're really looking at it.
Right.
He has way more respect than dude without you know what I'm saying? You think anybody respects dude with the 5 baby mamas who don't take care of him?
Right.
Just take care of yourself? We know a million of them, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying, like, dude with the pink fingernails at the end of the day holds more respect. Doesn't how can I put it, dude? Because I feel like now that I'm really thinking about it, as men, we might be the most judgmental people.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
I do.
That's in real time.
But
America
as a
is the most judgmental.
As a protector, though, how could you?
That's crazy.
It's almost like
It's
almost like a part of the title of being a protector.
Yeah.
If you gonna protect something at the door, if you're a security guard at the door, you
judging.
judging. That's your job. Like, so I get that. I
just had to
get
think.
that.
You know what I'm saying? I just think about it in real time because it's like, is it fair at sometimes? But but being a man ain't fair.
No, it's not.
Like you just said, bro. At the same, you know, we most judgmental, but we the most judged.
Right.
So that you know, it's like a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? And being honest, I feel like we are part of that whatever percent who play that fine line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword.
We got daughters.
In the middle.
You gonna always judge the men your daughter bring around.
Oh yeah. Before
you know, so it's like
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
If you're not judging her, what you doing?
Yeah.
You know, you're not judging.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying too. Like,
I get it. I totally, and I just don't. There ain't no rule book on this shit, man.
Nah, bro.
It ain't.
And we got to stop trying to act like, you know what I'm saying?
Because
I'm saying us. I'm talking about people who look upon man to be everything outside of a man right now is what I'm speaking to. So it's like you have to understand everything that's entitled in being a man, just like being a woman. Like, you know, people try to, you know what I mean? Until, like, it's tough. Yeah. It's tough, bro. It's even hard to explain because it's all, like I said, bro. It's all situation and life-based shit. Like, I don't want to speak out of turn and say something because then it sounds like
or being likewise people too. Like, I don't know. Like you said, there ain't no rule book on it. I can't be mad at you for doing something that I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
For example, the way I talk around y'all sometimes, it could be fake. I would not talk like that around y'all women.
Yeah.
Or y'all daughters.
Yeah.
And that's that situation.
You know, we might be like, what was
situation.
What was his whole ass doing?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But who am I to tell you that you wrong for talking like that?
That's like y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like y'all. Another situation I was thinking of. Y'all don't eat pork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How would y'all feel for me and B don't eat pork too? Let's say all three of y'all was down here, and I'm like, man, my wife cooked some bacon and some eggs. Like, y'all want some? Yeah. And you're like, no, I'll just take the eggs. And I came back and looked at y'all like, man, y'all fake ass wanna be Muslim, pork eating food. Yeah. Like, how would y'all look at me if I came down here on it?
If you came down here seriously like that,
and I'm on some serious.
If you came down here seriously like that, like, I'd be like, well, it ain't got nothing to do with religion. Well, I don't eat pork, but to each his own.
Yeah.
If you want to eat that, brother, go ahead.
I would be like, I'm stupid, so I'm gonna say something.
I'm trying to be, in like, and I'm like, man, that ain't no, y'all don't eat pork. That ain't no man. If I said that to y'all,
I'm a different kind of man. Like,
but you know, in fact, you already know we gonna shit.
We gonna get down up in here, brother. Like, y'all got to jump on me too. It's three of y'all, but like. Yeah, I don't, and like I said before, America is the most judgmental of men. Like, two people can, if I walked into y'all house and y'all lady didn't cook that night, on some man, y'all lady should be cooking. But no, my lady, I take care of the cooking. Mm-hmm. That don't mean I ain't no man. Like,
and some people look at you different.
Like what? Like, really? You cook? That's a woman's, like, no, bro. Like, what?
But that goes, that's generational too.
Yeah. And that's back to that thing I was telling you, bro. They lost.
Yeah.
We lost, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, we, and I'm not gonna say we, because we ain't lost.
Yeah.
We get it. You know what I'm saying? But they lost, bro. And it's typically, like I said, hey, man. We shooting.
Little talk going hard over there.
Yeah, man.
We shoot.
Tripping, but yeah, I just it's like I said with the ladies, man. It's this about balance, bro.
Yeah,
it really is. I'm just tying that when we was talking about the ladies back into talking about us, because even as a man, you gotta have a balance. You know what I'm saying? You can't, like we was talking about Draymond. The whole show finna come full circle, bro. We was talking about Draymond. We was talking about Draymond, bro. You, like I said, you just too tough.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? This is about balance, bro. Like, it really is being a man, like, being a man, making these decisions, understanding another man's perspective. Yeah. That's a balance, bro.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a give and a take.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like you said, bro, like, and I remember we was in depth about like I said, the 19-year-old man who fended for himself in college now with the scholarship. Mm-hmm. Like, when I was saying, like, bro, how can I not tell him he's not a young man though, bro? Mm-hmm. Because like I said, Mark, me and you know a whole bunch of them dudes. You just gave me somebody we was talking about, bro. Didn't have nobody to go home to, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it. All them kids coming home for Thanksgiving break right now.
Yeah.
Think about how many dog coming back to just Granny on 35th and Cherry, bro, and he just going in there to stay for the week because he ain't had nowhere else to go. Yeah. But he in school. You know what I'm saying? He can't get nothing from her but I love you and a hug, and that's getting him through.
Right.
Who did he go to? He living off his school check, bro. He can't even buy. He can't buy some Air Force Ones to look cool in. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's playing in the same shoes he started the season in that coach them gave him.
Right.
Through the program. You know what I'm saying? He ain't go buy him another pair of KDs to hoop in for the season.
Yeah.
You can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like I'm always gonna say that to y'all. Like, we talk very in general. But it's always those tad bits in our conversations, just in life in general for everybody. Like we seem to be like, oh, like you said, bro, if you got pink fingernails, that's a little,
Yeah.
It ain't that I'm supporting my mother's breast cancer awareness this month. It ain't that I'm taking care of my daughter did this morning. I ain't had, bro. You think I came out like this? Yeah. Baby girl said I better have my nails pink when I came back home.
Right.
He was serving a higher purpose, bro.
Right, and that goes back up to like the last segment, like compromising. I'll compromise my ear. I'm always gonna listen to get an understanding because I don't know what you're going through. I don't know why you're doing that, but I'm curious into why you're doing that, so I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't do it. That don't mean that it's wrong, bro. Like,
that's what
this is all. I think it's full circle. Like,
It ain't no right or wrong way.
No, bro,
like that's what it is. But
educate me.
Yeah.
You know.
But there is a wrong way to go about stuff, but like we saying, it's no right or wrong way how you handle it. You know what I mean?
It's more than one way to give a fade on cutting the hair.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, long as you bring it home the way you're supposed to bring it home.
That's
like
crazy. That's a good analogy.
Yeah,
bro.
bro,
Did have you ever, like, I know, like I said, I was telling him earlier, it's like unwritten rules and stuff. So like with the haircut game, like, is there a certain way you shouldn't just fade first? Like, you see, or like I'm saying, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm saying, is there like unwritten rules where
there's so many stuff
you know everybody's different? But
everybody different, and it's pretty much open. But like, as long as you can get to the end goal.
I feel
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But it's kind of like, but it's a build-up kind of structure of how you should structure your cut.
I would say the biggest unwritten rule in barbering, it ain't even no unwritten rule, it's sanitation.
Okay.
Like, if you ain't being clean, bro, like, every barber can universally agree, you got to keep your equipment clean and make an emphasis on that. If you ain't doing that, bro, like, you leaving people with bumps, people breaking out when they leave, like, can't nobody jam with you on that.
You probably can get sued from that.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
So you gotta have license and stuff.
I want to, and I don't want to keep y'all here too long because we can talk all day about this. But like, we three individuals who like-minded. If y'all could give me just 3 things that y'all look at from men and be like, I respect that. No matter, they could be, like I said, I don't agree with painting your nails pink. And I mean, if somebody just woke up in the morning, now I want to do this. This is how I move. I don't agree with that, but like, by all means, bro, but 3 things that you look at that a respectable man should have in terms of how they move in their situation.
I got 3 off top.
Go ahead, bro.
Take it, Mac.
Hard working.
Yeah.
Family. And having purpose.
Yeah.
Got you.
I feel like if you got purpose and you work hard and you with your family, you're a family person.
Yeah.
I could respect that because outside of that, God, what you really got?
Yeah.
Bro, you know how many people right now, your business blow up, boom, boom, your business go broke, boom, boom, who's still there with you?
On the real, bro.
Lil Talk, still your son.
Right.
You know, you can't, there's certain things you can't take a title off of, which I think is beautiful that you know, having another child, bro, because your child can't never come to you and say, you ain't my daddy. You'll be like, that's a joke, funny joke.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
You know, there's certain things in life that's all you got.
Yeah. And you can look at a man who displays those 3 things, and they might do some stuff you don't approve of or you don't agree with, but you ain't still gonna be like, you ain't man. But nah, bro, I'm just different than you. But I do, universally speaking, we agree on the same
cloth.
but we got the same foundation. It's a different house.
And bro, I'm not gonna even. I'm gonna try to change it up because I like your 3. Like your 3 would be 3 I would say. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I'm gonna give you 3 different ones, and I feel like we all agree, and they just words, but I would say respect, loyalty, and courage.
Okay.
And tap into that.
So mainly courage, bro. Like courage is the one too. The willingness to be able to. No different than me and you having our whatever it is, and I'm bringing it to you. That's courage. You got being courageous, just being able to, as a man, bro. Like that's having courage. Mean the fear.
That's
is
a way
gone.
of succeeding.
Ain't no fear. You know, ain't no fear there if you got the courage to go do it. So
talk to a woman, courage.
Anything. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like courage in that aspect, just being able to be stand up, being able to be that leader for your lady.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of courage to do that. Like you know what I'm saying? So I would say that respect from top to bottom moves any relationship, whether business or personal. Respect gives you your aura or what supersedes you when you're not in a room. You know what I mean? People can watch this. You can have somebody who has a lot of respect, like who has a lot of respect, and nobody gives it to them, if that makes sense.
Right.
See what I'm saying? They only have respect because of a title. Yeah. They don't got respect because of the person that they are. So at any time, that title can mean nothing. See what I mean? You got some people who are respected and have a title, but it would never that title would never you know, just because they're a supervisor, just because they were a president and they have to fire people and things like that, people still love them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some people are revered still. Some people, people just, I'm glad we got rid of dude. Like, I'm the fuck out of here. Like, man, yeah, that was our boss, but we loved him. Took care of us every Friday.
Right.
He did this, he did that. Like, yeah, he had to fire people, but it was usually when you didn't do what you were supposed to do.
Right.
You know how many times, you know what I'm saying, you go through that, and then loyalty, bro, I just feel like loyalty is a big thing because as a man, it's like, that's somewhere you can always hang your hat on. No different, like I said, bro, it's no different than me giving out my business email and asking, you know, for insight and help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, from that, I feel like I am going to get feedback because why my loyalty to other people. Maybe they've been in a situation where they were starting a business out and I just may share it.
Yeah.
I may just push it forward to somebody else who can help them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my loyalty to them made me do that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, just being loyal in general, being able to, you know, for you don't call everybody your brother. You don't call everybody your brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying on the surface, like, just how we speak. Like, usually be like, oh, that's my guy. Like, nah, that's my brother Dez right there. Like, I rock with him on a different level than I rock with dude. Why? Because he showed me a sense of loyalty. He showed me a sense of respect. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I just feel like them three is big in just the makeup of the man, bro. Just the courage, loyalty, and respect. You know what I'm saying?